Hello mga ka-travel. Uh, for the benefits of my foreign subscribers, we will going to speak English tonight. Yeah, I just came from work and I passed by from Empanada's house. Empanada's house in Mansura near Almira. I bought 5 empanada. You see? I hope you can see this one. See, these are the empanada. So there you are. We will going to find out and we will judge the taste. If, how it tastes, if it tastes good or tastes very good or tastes very good. We will find out. So come on, let's start. So here we are. We will going to first I'll show you the empanada. This is the empanada. This is a dough, and they mold it like a round, and on the center they put the meat. Yes, the meat. This one is what they call tuna with cheese. Tuna and cheese. So they they cook first the tuna and the egg. They premix it and they put it inside. And when they put it inside, tinakip. They close it and put a little design on the edge. See the design? And there's still this signature. So this is how they they weld this one. Then most empanadas in the Philippines were cooked by frying from cooking oil. But this empanada is a very rare empanada. Why is that so? Because this empanada is cooked through oven. It is baked. This is baked empanada. This is not fried. Most empanadas, it's like it's not like samosa in Indian food or Nepalese food, samosa, the triangle one. In the Philippines, it's also like that. They put meat inside or vegetables or whatever, and they wrap it up and they cook it in the cooking oil, in the fry, and they fry it, then they dry it, and they will sell it. But this one, they mix the meat inside, and they close this one, they stitch this one, and you know what happened? They put this in the oven. They bake it. So this is a very rare kind of empanada. So we will going to taste. We have two variant here. One is cheese. What is that? Egg and cheese. And this one is tuna cheese. Yes. Egg and cheese. Oh, pardon me. It's not egg and cheese. It's chicken cheese. By the way, it's the same. Egg and chicken are the same. So egg and cheese or chicken cheese. This is chicken cheese. This is tuna cheese. So we will going to taste which one is better or which one is best. Okay? Which one do you like to start first? I prefer the tuna because tuna is like tuna pie. Yeah, this is the tuna pie equivalent of Jollibee's tuna pie, right? So we will going to taste. Come, try it. Here we go.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Very good. Very good. You see, there's some vegetables inside. And you know, you will not taste the tuna. It's like really different. I don't know what kind of tuna it is one, but some tunas, if you will eat them, there's an after smell or after taste. But this one is very yummy. And the dough, it's crunchy. It's like there's a little sweet and smoothness on the dough. And there's no oil. There's no oil, number one. I keep holding this one without, but I'll clean my hands with alcohol. And by the way, there's no oil on my hands. It's not like the other kind of empanada or the samosa. This one tastes really good. Can we have a second bite? Thank you.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are,
really
you
good.
just have to say that you're fine
Really good.
when you're not
Really.
really fine, but you just
I'm not saying this because I want to have a compliment from Empanada's house, but really it's good. Actually, the real thing is, this is my third time. This is my third time buying this stuff. Why? Because this is really good. The rest, maybe I will bring it tomorrow from work, so that so that if I get hungry, I will eat. But really, it's really delicious. You know, in some pizza or egg pie, this area, mostly this area is the area where they left or where they will not eat. Why? Because this is very hard or very let's say hard. It's not hard, but it's hard. It's hard to say, but it's hard. But this one, it's crunchy. I will show you. See? I did not put an effort or a pressure on my bite, but automatically it's Can I have a third bite?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because
Really
they
good.
would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
The thing is, I promise you this, if you will buy this one, I assure you, you will going to love it. You will going to come back and make a second buy. This is already my third buy in the span of 8 days. Yeah, 8 days. Imagine. In 8 days, my third time I went to the Empanada's house in Mansura, near Almira, and Papa John's Pizza. At besides Stella's Lomi house. Really, it's very nice.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never
I think
understand.
this is not the tuna. I think this is the... Yeah, this is the chicken. I think this is the chicken. Yeah, this is the chicken. See? Why? Because I now taste the meat of the chicken. But, you know, as they said, they did not buy any frozen meat, frozen chicken meat. They buy this fresh meat, and then from that fresh meat they process it and make it the fillings inside. So that's why you can taste the freshness. Really, I'm not joking. What will I gain if I'm joke you? Nothing, right? That's it. Let's finish this one.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say
Very
that you're
good.
fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they
Really
would
very
never
good.
understand.
See? I told you. In other pizza or whatever, the egg pie, they usually left this area. But this one, I assure you, you're going to eat this one first.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I still have 4. Maybe tomorrow I'll bring the 2 because I'm going to have a factory visit again tomorrow, and I'll save the other 2 for tomorrow night. Why? Because if I will eat again another one, I may not be able to eat my dinner. For the meantime, I'm happy to say, if I will grade this one, I would say 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest. I may say this is 10.5. 10.5. This exceeds my expectation. Yes, my expectation of being good. It's better than it's better than best. You know, if there's a word better than better than best, this is the one. This is better best. See, I told you. Try it. Go to Mansura. If you come from this the New Salata Road, crossing the Searing Road, you know, the gasoline station that was burned before, that got fired before. Go straight that road, and on the stoplight, go right. Then go right around 50 to 60 meters. You will see on your left, it will show a small signboard, but you can see this one because it's located on the upper portion of the store, of the shop. Excuse me. And you will find that Empanada's house. Then, besides Estella's. After the Almira street corner, there's another corner. Then the next corner will be Empanada's house. Very easy to find. Yes, very easy to find. The people there are very accommodating. They are very cheerful. You ask and they will going to answer you back. It's not like the typical what you call this, sales lady, salesman. Shout out to Mark and dun sa kanyang and her sisters and the two sisters Anne and I forgot. What's the name? I forgot. It's my I'm very sorry. I really forgot the name of the big boss. Those were siblings actually. The owner of this Empanada's house are siblings, coming directly from the same town where I live in the Philippines. It's not that because they were living in the same province. I mean, same province. I have to recommend it. No, I didn't know them before. I just know them from a friend. Then from this friend, I buy an ample numbers of this one. I bought one each. Then I taste this one. Then I return them. Then the time I buy now because it's really amazing. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. I assure you, you're gonna love it. So, ka-travel, eat your heart out. Go there and you will find the very nice empanada. Yes. Bye-bye. God bless. And shout out once again to Kaibigan Vlogs, Uptown Best OPM, to LDB, Mix TV, Ate Lenny, shout out sa'yo. To Yao RD, or 3-point shot, Kepler XA, LSMB Mars Vlog, Yam May, Triple G, Charles Vlog, my mentor, Ekit Balbin, Pobreng Hawaiana, Pac Village Vlog, Virginia Beniga, Almasan, Shane Ivy, Sam Erswell Vlog, Myla De La Rosa, Christy Abrigue, Rowena Garcia, Nelly Balguna, Carlota Sapanza, Joby Cruz, Josephine Perolino, Winston Coronel, Ann Salvacion, Rowenda Alvarez, Jingsky EAV, Daisy Provinciana, Inday Root Vlog, Teng Lapuk, and many more. And don't forget Julina Vlogs, Julina Escalona Vlogs, yan. Ayan na po. So see you, makita-kits po tayo. See you in Empanada's house in Mansura. Take care and God bless you all. Good night and have a good time. Oh, it's my mistake. It's not Mansura. It's Montasa. Almira Montasa. After you pass by there. Anyway, I already show you the direction, but pardon my mistake. Thank you.